Altcoins, they can either make or break a crypto portfolio. Over the past few months, it has been majority break as the markets have taken a steep downturn. Thus, the question that's been on everyone's mind as of late is it over? Will there be another alt season? We'll find out in just over 10 minutes because it's time for Chico Crypto. Will there be another alt season? Well, to answer that question, we need to start with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin succumbs to the pressure and we enter an extended bear market, all bets are off for another true alt season. Looking at the Bitcoin price since its peak on November 10th of over $69,000, over 2 months we have been in a bear market. The price has collapsed by nearly 40% to where we were yesterday, just over $41,000. The price looks ugly, bearish, but fundamentally, things aren't looking bad for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin hash rate isn't slowing down. We have actually reached an all-time high in the hash rate of over 193.4 terahashes per second. And as we can see from this video, the hash rate and the Bitcoin price over time, they usually correlate with each other. The price is going down lately, yet the hash rate is going up. Which one is going to be the one that reverses course? Will the price follow the hash rate up, or will the hash rate follow the price down? Well, one of the world's largest computing companies thinks the demand for the hash rate will only continue to go up. Next month, in February, Intel will unveil their own ultra-low voltage ASIC mining chip. But then there's on-chain analytics for Bitcoin flashing bullish signals. A Bitcoin archive at BTC_archive on Twitter said this with a chart to back up his words. Bitcoin supply is being absorbed by a strong hand since October, unlike previous corrections. Sooner or later, the balance of supply/demand will flip and the price will rip. Don't get shaken out. The patient will be rewarded, in my opinion. So, accumulation is happening, and fundamentally, BTC hasn't ever looked this good. I agree, BTC archive. Patience is key. Eventually, BTC is going to break free and another alt season will commence. So, for the rest of today's episode, let's talk about fundamentals in regards to altcoins, Altseason. Who are the most fundamentally sound altcoins out there, and who will rip in the next alt season? Well, let us begin with the project who has their V4 release coming any day now, who I covered last week as one of my top 3 altcoins for the beginning of 2022 and beyond. So to begin, have you ever heard of Gaia-X? Well, going to the Gaia-X website, they say, innovation through digital sovereignty. That's the goal of Gaia-X. We achieve this by establishing an ecosystem in which data is made available, collated, and shared in a trustworthy environment. The users always retain sovereignty over their data. So what emerges is not a cloud, but a federated system that links many cloud service providers and users together. Gaia-X is all about data that is controlled by the user, but it can be shared in a trustworthy way with others. Now, scrolling down to the timeline of Gaia-X, we can see Gaia-X was initiated on a country level by the German and French Ministries of Economic Affairs in 2019. Today, it's not just those 2 countries, it's almost all of Western Europe. Going to this Gaia-X hub fact sheet, we can see hubs for Gaia-X have also been established in Belgium, Finland, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and the UK. Now, if we go back to that timeline, we can see what they have been building is just now getting released in its initial versions. A few months ago in November, version 1 of the Gaia-X core services was released. And this month, January, the alpha version of the federated services was released. So who in the crypto arena is helping build this European data exchange product? Well, in November, when version 1 of the core services was released, Gaia-X Twitter tweeted this: Ocean Protocol enables the Gaia-X community and emerging European data economy to reduce development and integration time, with a picture of those core services stamped with the Ocean logo. Yes, my friends, this is being built with Ocean protocol technology, which is evident when you see this, the MVG portal demonstrator, aka the minimum viable Gaia, powered by the Ocean protocol. This is the Gaia-X MVP, working on the Gaia-X test network. These European countries are planning on using this on a countrywide level, finding, publishing, and consuming data services that will all be powered by Ocean. Scrolling down to the bottom and clicking all datasets and algorithms, you can compare these datasets with Ocean's own marketplace and datasets. As you can see, they are very similar, pretty much exactly the same. Ocean is Europe's Gaia-X. Gaia-X is Ocean. But have you ever heard of Omega-X? Well, this is a collaboration of 30 European Union partners, and it ties right into Gaia-X. But before we reveal the crypto involved with this, it's time for a sponsored segment of this video, brought to you by the team at Rubic. And like always, the details of our arrangement can be found in the description. If you're a seasoned crypto trader, then you're no stranger to the costly, time-consuming struggle it is to make a trade for a token that's on a blockchain you don't have any assets on. In fact, it's such an issue for the blockchain DeFi ecosystem, we are regularly bombarded with projects promising fancy bridges and cross-chain swappers. And of all the popular options currently available, most require multiple steps, are time-consuming and expensive. Although a better way already exists, and that's Rubic. But Rubic hasn't been discovered by the masses yet, though the current trend is showing that might change. Rubic are pioneers in this space and have already solved the bridging and cross-chain dilemma when they introduced their multi-chain swap protocol last year. Right here, right now, users can do cross-chain swaps for over 10,500 tokens between 9 of crypto's biggest blockchains, including Ethereum, Polygon, BSC, Avalanche, Moonriver, Phantom, Gnosis, and as of December, Solana and Harmony too. We're talking any token on any blockchain traded for any other token on any other blockchain, all with one simple click of the mouse. See, Rubic has integrated with every liquidity pool from all the major dexes of these various chains, and are constantly adding new dexes and blockchain integrations. They already have plans for adding another blockchain in January and February, with more to come throughout the year. With Rubic's smart routing system, users' trades are executed behind the scenes in the most efficient way possible, ensuring low-cost trades. And Rubic's UI is so intuitive and easy to use, it's truly breaking the barriers of cross-chain DeFi, allowing users to explore new blockchains confidently. So let's actually make a trade and see just how easy it really is. Okay, let's start by going to the Rubic website by visiting rubic.exchange. Then we'll click the green Launch App button, and it'll take us to the DEX. At the top, you'll notice the standard single chain swapper and bridge options, and both work just as you'd expect and are great features for convenience. But today we're going to focus on multi-chain and make a cross-chain swap. So first, you gotta connect your wallet. And for this trade, we're going to use some ETH that's on the Ethereum blockchain. But remember, we can choose any token we want. Okay, now that we have ETH chosen, let's swap it for some USDC that's on the Avalanche blockchain. Now we'll find the Avalanche network and choose the USDC token. Once the trading pairs are added, we'll choose the amount we want to trade and just click the trade button and then confirm the transaction. And boom, just like that, we've performed a simple one-click cross-chain swap without using a bridge. With this technology and ease of use, Rubic's user base grew last year from a few hundred people to over 25,000, and with a trading volume now exceeding 165 million. Thus, it's only a matter of time until the rest of the crypto world discovers the benefits and ease of using Rubic. So make sure to find the links to their Twitter and Telegram below to get plugged in and visit their site so you can start making cross-chain swaps today. All the links for Rubic are below. And now back to Omega X. So what is this? Well, a big piece of Gaia-X is energy data. Gaia-X in April of last year put out a document on this titled The Energy Data Space, the Path to a European Approach for Energy, which was very thorough, going through multiple description use cases of utilizing Gaia-X in the energy sector. Well, it seems things are moving full speed ahead this quarter in the energy space with a project named Omega X. Here is a document explaining Omega X, and as we can see, it's going to last from 2022 to 2025, and it's being built ready for Gaia-X. Now in December of this year, Omega X was announced by Javier Valino on LinkedIn. He said the European Commission was funding it and work would start this year. He also said Omega X will combine together the experience of 30 different EU partners, establishing the grounds for a EU data space in energy. In order to do so, we will count on the expertise and traction of top EU energy players such as EDF, Engie, EDP, and Elia. Don't those energy companies sound familiar? EDF, Engie, and Elia Group? Well, that is because those three are part of the Energy Web ecosystem. I wonder if Energy Web is key to Omega X. Well, of course they are. Energy Web tweeted in December, Energy Web is thrilled to be part of the Omega X project funded by the EU Commission. Energy Web will work together with a group of 30 different EU partners to integrate EW-DOS to allow trusted and secure data exchange between energy market participants. Now, Loic Tillman, who is part of Elia Group, posted this on LinkedIn. Amazing news after Energy Data X selected from German side, and that 50 Hz transmission GmbH has actively shaped Omega X is now selected by the Commission to further shape the energy data space. More specifically, within Omega X, Elia Group will bring the consumer centricity moonshot in order to test new market model cross-border with many different players as part of the consortium. He speaks of Omega X, but also Energy Data X. Now, if we go back to the April Gaia-X document on energy and find the section on Energy Data X, they speak of BMW within that section. Well, guess who is working together? Well, Energy Web tweeted about it. They said, our member, Elia Corporate, just published a video about the development of digital passports for electric vehicles. For this proof of concept, we collaborated with Elia and BMW Group to test a new form of identification. Now, it wasn't only Energy Web tweeting about this. Loic Tillman of Elia Group posted about it on LinkedIn. But he also says more to come with a specific person, Sophia Rodiger. Sophia is the founder and CEO of Blocksmove, another crypto project. And Mr. Tillman has mentioned Blocksmove before. He said in another LinkedIn post, that's why we are working on a continuous basis with many corporate academics and startups. Some of them were even present in Germany, listing both Energy Web and Blocksmove. Is all I have to say. Cheers, viewers. I'll see you next time.